power sauces to attract abundance into your life, into your daily life. Welcome back. I am Mr. Michael Adams, and this is Keep Inspiration Alive. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, just attended four powerful events, Pact-filled events today, and I'd like to share the sauce with you. This is amazing stuff to really step into abundance, have fun, enjoy work, and enjoy life. Really to like flow through life with ease. Event number one. So I attended an event with over at the Connected Soul Network. Jennifer Hart. You can go to jenniferhart.com to find out more about these events. And I was with Lori Soleil, and she was talking about the 8 plus a bonus 9 play types that we have. This is pretty amazing. How do you Lori Soleil is a person who really helps high-end entrepreneurs to help them learn how to play. Play is very important, and oh my goodness, do I agree with that so much. Play elevates us. It creates this space within us to maximize our perception and to really be open for fun. As adults, we really lose out on learning how to play. And Lori talked about this today, and it was really amazing. She's a person who's really into science and blending spirituality techniques. It's really cool. Let me open up the chat dynamic so I can kind of see what's going on with people. All right, and so she talked about the 8 plus a bonus 9 play types that we have. Okay, that's the event number one I went to. Okay, so first off, we have the Joker, and so she talks about really to try to blend these together. Oh my God. So try to identify, as I go through this list, which one you might be, because you really want to step into your play type, especially as entrepreneurs, especially as adults. We lose that and we get grumpy. And so we got to learn how to play and have fun and laugh and joyful. Right. And so the 9, play types, the Joker, the kinesthetic, we have people that like to laugh, the kinesthetic, the explorer, the competitor, the collector, the artist / creator, the storytellers, the director, and the musician. Okay, so if you want to go deeper into the definitions of this, there's a book that she recommended, but I also recommend going to check out her event. Go to jenniferhart.com, Jennifer Hart, JENNIFER Hart, HART.com, and that will take you to the Connected Soul Network so you can participate in these lovely, amazing events. It's like family. So it's a lot of soulful entrepreneurs, soul-led entrepreneurs, heart-led entrepreneurs. It's really amazing, really fun. I'm always talking about them. It's a great group. All right. And so if you want to dive deeper into that, go check that out. And you can check out the replays once you sign up for it. Totally recommend it. All right. So then I had to leave a little bit early because I had to go jump on to Les Brown, and to learn to get your first stage talk challenge, to really learn how to communicate, to tell our story. We have power within us. We have a story to be told. And he was really emphasizing we need to shift the dynamic, really to distract, dispute, and inspire each other around the world, especially in this day and age. Sadhguru talks about this as well. We're going into a pandemic, a loneliness, a mental health pandemic around the world. So it's very important to use our words precisely. I want to make sure my microphone's on. Use our words precisely to uplift people, to distract them from the narrative, the story that they're telling themselves already. Right now. Okay. So we want to distract that story. We want to dispute, dismantle that story that people are telling themselves, and inspire people to they have greatness within inside them. So what Les Brown really spoke about, and it's really important. And I concur. One of the main takeaways I was really listening to is profanity. Profanity of the weak mind, and potential clients, and the world all see when we start using profanity. It's of the weak mind. Learn to speak with passion, clarity, and power behind your words, what you're saying, to get that message across, to inspire people for hope. like 87% of our thoughts are negative, and if we can instill that inspiration into other people, we can override that. But it takes practice and it takes work. And we really need to like learn to use our words properly to share that story, to give people that hope that we all seek, that we all desire. So many people in this world, they lack hope, and then they go into this like downward despair. And so we need to, like, as leaders, to like lift people up and distract them from that story and dismantle that story that they're telling themselves, that like you can do anything you want. You really can. Put your mind to it. Right. So you want to like look at your goals. What do you want? What do you want to speak? It's like, really think about this stuff. Develop a compelling story that people can see themselves in. That's so like when you speak, don't just speak just to like tell your like shame story. Like, whoa, boo is me. It's like Les Brown has a funny joke. He's all like, 80% of people don't care, and 20% of people are glad it's you and not them. So when we're telling our story about like, my troubles I went through, 80% of people don't care. And the other 20% of people are like, oh man, glad that's not me. So we got to learn to like narrate our story, to like inspire people, to like really put it in a dynamic that person, the people that are on the other side of the screen, that you can feel like, hey, that's me. That's I feel like a part of that story. That's my story. Like, and we insert inspiration into it. Keep inspiration alive. We want to keep inspiration alive to the world, to the planet. And hold yourself to a higher standard. A lot of negativity out there. A lot of people that are just profanity. A lot of people that are thermometers. They react to everything. And so we want to be, as leaders, a thermometer. We want to be a thermostat. Okay, so the thermometers are the ones that react to the world. They react to everything. And you see it in the comment sections, especially in YouTube and all different social media platforms. Everyone's just reacting. We're hitting filters with them, all right? And so, like, as leaders, we want to be the thermostat. We don't react. We don't react to temperature. We're the thermostat. We create the temperature, right? We hold ourselves to a higher standard. All right. Find your spark. We need to learn to unlearn, learn, and relearn. A lot of us have been programmed since like our child. 0 to 7 is where our program really comes from. And so we have these like beliefs that we hang on to that we really need to like let go of. And so it's very important to like unlearn to learn so we can relearn, right? So remember that. Unlearn to learn so you can relearn. And so when we speak to our audience, we want to express that to people. We need to like teach people. We need to unlearn, so we can learn, so we can relearn in the direction of where we're going, into a more powerful state of being. All right. Okay. So then my third event, actually it's more of a podcast interview, is Kabir Wolf. So he's a transformational coach, someone I've gone to a couple of his events. A powerful person. He talks about NLP, MER. NLP is neurological linguistic programming. So these are like, I'm going to give you some secret sauce here for like some very powerful techniques that are really worth learning. We have NLP. NLP is neuro-linguistic programming, right? It's really about how we use our words. And so that was a huge dynamic of a spiritual awakening. Have you gone through a spiritual awakening? Have you noticed that words have power? And through the spiritual growth, the spiritual awakening process, we're like, wait a minute, like there's energy that like we put out with our words. And so neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, helps us to really use our words in a way that moves us towards our desired outcome. It helps people shift the way that helps them inspire people. It disputes their narrative of negativity that they hang on to. And so when we use NLP, We're using it with. We're not using it to do with someone. We use it with. It's a carry on that we do. So it becomes a natural flow of our life. All right. And a part of that is with mental and emotional release, also known as MER, mental and emotional release. And you can learn a lot about that by Dr. Matt James. He has a book out there. I'll show that to you in a little bit. And hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is a great one as well. Going through the spiritual awakening process, you might have started to learn that we've been kind of programmed through society, our schools, religions, dogmas, and so we start to as we're coming out of this, as we're coming into the spiritual awakening process, we really start to understand this program, and it's scary at first, but it doesn't need to be. And so within hypnotherapy, this is a process that I kind of came to my own realization, and maybe you have too. Let me know in the comments if you kind of understood and started to see through the matrix and seeing how these programs and how we're all kind of programmed in a way. And then to break free from that, we can self-hypnotize ourselves, self-hypnosis. We use words that move us towards our way. It's part of my spiritual awakening process. Am I alone on this? Understanding and realizing this? Again, so through my process, I ended up reprogramming myself by the words. And this is a form of self-hypnosis. Because I started to come to think well, if other people can hypnotize people, couldn't I hypnotize myself? And we can. And I was kind of shooting in the dark and doing this on my own throughout my own spiritual awakening process. And maybe you are too. But you learn these techniques. So these are 3 powerful techniques. And I know a few different people. So if you want to check these people out, we have Astor Fox. We have Kabir Wolf. We have Lori Solis. She's also does NLP. Who else do I know? So a few other people. So you find these people and you find people that resonate with you, and you go through the process and you help to learn if you're looking to coach, a healer, a guide, these are 3 very powerful techniques to add to your arsenal, to your tool, under your tool belt that you can pull from, and to help people, train them, teach them how to do these processes. I'm going through the process right now. I'm still learning the process, but I understand just how powerful these are. So let me go through that again. We have NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. We have MER, mental and emotional release. We have hypnotherapy, and ways that we really use our words and we release these negative emotions. Okay. A lot of things we want to do, anchoring ourselves. We create this, these feelings. And this is an NLP process that all these people that I mentioned earlier help teach. And I'm not qualified to really teach per se, but I've gone through the process and I know it. I have a really good understanding for it. So you go to these experts, these specialists, these people that are trained in this stuff. Like I said, people I mentioned before, or if you know people and you come across it, lean into that. Lean into these people to what is it that they're teaching? Because it's super powerful. And so we can anchor ourselves into higher states, higher feelings, higher vibrations. And for me personally, I'll speak for myself because I got to be careful on certain disclaimers here, but I'll speak for myself that it's been very healing for me to really let go of these stories. And we look at disease. Disease is a broken up word, dis-ease. And so when we get into dis-ease, we create disease within our body and our system. Speaking from personal experience, when I let go of the dis-ease, I start to heal. I start to heal myself. And I'll just leave it at that because disclaimer purposes, legality stuff. So I'm going to just speak from an I perspective. All right. And then so you want to believe there's more out there. This is stuff to really step into. And I have some book recommendations I'm going to give to you in a second. 3 powerful books, including mine, but I'm also going to give you a couple other books as well that are going to really help you through what I'm about to share with you right now. So you want to believe it's out there. You want to believe that there's more to life. So true. You want to get out of the matrix. You want to step more into abundance. You need to believe it. You need to believe that there's something else going on. There's something else, right? And then you need to like believe you can find it. And not just like just believe you can find it. You must like have this like urgency, like I must find it. I must find it. Like I believe it. I believe I can find it. Now I must find it, right? And then you must know it's worth it. It's worth finding this stuff. It's all out there. It's everywhere. I've just given you like a whole bunch of recommendations of people. Like it's out there. You just got to like really want it and then believe it and then like have this urgency of like, I must. This is why like people who've gone through like, addictions and recovery, like they usually hit the rock bottom. And you notice a lot of these people, they've completely radically transformed their life. And it's usually kind of sad because most people have to hit their rock bottom before they like start to like feel that like this urgency of like I must find it. Like there's no other option. So it's like I think it was like Tony Robbins or one of these motivational speakers. They remember Tim Ferriss or they talk about this stuff. Like if you don't have this urgency, the worst place that we could be right now is comfort. I'm comfort. I'm comfortable. Like my life's like kind of miserable or whatever, but like, it's comfortable. That's the worst place to be at. Like there's no urgency. It's just like, I wish my life were better, but like, you're not going to take any action. You need to take action. You need to have this like sense of urgency, like right now. And unfortunately, a lot of people have to hit their rock bottom, but it doesn't need to be that way. And so if we educate ourselves and you educate your clients, you educate the people that you're surrounding yourself with, your friends, your family, and you instill this with them, you repeat yourself over and over and over again with certain phrases, certain keywords, and you put it into your structures of your words, how you communicate on a daily basis to people. Because once they start hearing this stuff over and over and over, you're slowly starting to shift them. And when you're going through this process, and maybe you're going through this alone, I hope you're not, but maybe you are. I was someone who went through it alone. And at the beginning, I had to figure this all out. I documented my entire journey through the process. I'll share that in a moment. And you don't need to. So we want to like seek this stuff out. It's very important to like repeat ourselves. Repeating it really basically to really ingrain it into our subconscious mind, but we're also like creating that compelling future for other people as well. All right. Now, speaking of compelling futures, let's talk about the 4 requisites of change. 4 requisites of change is what Kabir Wolf was talking about today. I've heard this from a couple of other people as well. Asked Fox, Daniel Mendoza. Oh, that's another person, Daniel Mendoza, the person that helped me with the MER process. 12-week program, breakthrough session. Amazing. Life transformational, reshifting, everything. So 4 requisites of change, right? Release negative emotions and limiting beliefs. Selling, that's number 1. Release negative emotions and limiting beliefs. Number 2, selling a compelling future. A goal, like something to strive for. Like, oh my God, like a compelling future. That's really going to pull you towards your desired outcome in life, to keep you on that straight and narrow path. All right. Number 3, take action on what you know. Number 4, stay focused. Stay focused. And what Kabir Wolf was talking about today is like a lot of people, we do it backwards. A lot of people are like, I'm going to focus and then I'm going to take action. And by taking action, maybe my compelling future will come into place. And once my compelling future comes into place, then I'll release these negative emotions and my life will be beautiful. That's backwards. And Kabir Wolf was talking about this today at his interview today, to really create that we it's like a key. It's like a lock. We got to do it in a certain way. I've heard so many people talk about this in events, live events, in-person events. I never really like truly grasped it. Going through years of this stuff, like, again, repeating ourselves over and over and over. We're planting seeds into people. Now it's starting to make sense. And so I repeat this stuff, especially the stuff I'm learning from events, from high-end entrepreneurs, transformational coaches, healers, all these stuff, because everyone's just kind of repeating themselves. There's a reason for it because the stuff works. Okay. Now let's go through this. So I'm going to recommend some books for you. First off, I have a book coming out here pretty soon. It's going to be published very, very soon. I just got the copyright back. Everything's on the up and up and on the go. And I'm going to be doing that here pretty soon. So let's go through this. We want to release. Let me start here. Let me start here first. So let's go through the 4 requisites of change, and I'm going to recommend books along the way. We have 4 requisites for change. Release negative emotions and limiting beliefs. Remember, number 1, 4 requisites. You want to change? You want to change your life, transform your life? Here's a book I recommend right here. This is Mental and Emotional Release. This will help you, number 1, release negative emotions and limiting beliefs. This is by Dr. Matt James with Trish Thorpe. He is the founder of the Mental and Emotional Release. And to read that, it's recommended to read the first 4 chapters, really ingrain that into yourself, take a lot of notes, read the whole book. All right, then you want to sell a compelling future, create a compelling future for yourself. And this is my book that I'm going to be publishing here pretty soon. This is my proof copy. I have, it says not for resale right there, but this is Beyond Recovery. And this is the roadmap that I've created for myself to inspire other people that there's more to life. Beyond Recovery, resolve our unresolved issues. Mr. Michael Adams, Actions of Passion. This is the 10-year journey of what I went through. Remember how I said earlier, I was doing this all alone at the beginning and trying to figure it out, mapping it out, taking a lot of notes along the way. I crunched it down to the best of the best right here. You don't have to scramble to figure it out. It's all right here. All right here. You can do that. All right. So number 1, remember, release 4 requisites for change, release negative emotions and limiting beliefs. Okay. Then we're going to create a compelling future, create goals, and we're going to take action. Take action. I want to show you just one more book. This is one by Kabir Wolf I recommend as well. This is also going to create a compelling future for yourself. So as you're doing the roadmap to get yourself out of hell that you've got yourself stuck in, that you've come to recognize and had a spiritual awakening, and you're starting to move yourself towards your desired outcome, this is the roadmap to get yourself out of the hell. Right here. This is going to be published soon. Another thing to program yourself, Kabir Wolf, 90 days. 90 days to financial freedom. This is also going to give you the compelling future, to give you an understanding of money, to release these negative money blocks that we have, to create that compelling future, to understand it. Remember how I spoke about that a little bit earlier? If we start to understand a framework of how things work, the wordings of things, very powerful. So those are the 3 books I recommend. This is Mr. Michael Adams. This is Keep Inspiration. Oh, the fourth event I went to today. Oh, I was at Toby Christensen at Happy Hour. Thursday, happy hour. Thor, get it? Thor? Powerful. Thursday. Music is super powerful. We stay in an uplifting framework. And you can go to check out Toby Christensen over at the Genius Lab. He does a live every Thursday at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And we have a good time there. We laugh, we enjoy, we have a good time. All right. So let me give you some framework, some websites to go check out. You want to be part of an amazing connection group. It's called the Connected Soul Network. Events all the time. This will create this compelling future. This will help heal. This will help release. This will help release a lot of the negative emotions. There's a lot of healers, a lot of guides, a lot of mentors there. How do you find the Connected Soul Network? Go to jenniferhart.com. Jennifer Hart. Jennifer, Jennifer, Heart, right? Heart, HART.com. All right. You can go to Toby Christensen's for their happy hour. He's also a shaman that works with people. He understands the NLP framework as well. Great person, wonderful person, fantastic person. Also does music, fun, phenomenal. And he's over on the Genius Lab Studio on Facebook, Toby Christensen. And you can go to tobychristensen.com. And he also helps people with music that we're going to collaborate together. We're going to be collaborating together with to help people create hope within their life. So go check that out. You can go to hearthehope.org, hearthehope.org, hearthehope.com. I think it's hearthehope.org. All right. And so stay tuned for more for that. We have Kabir Wolf. You want to go check out and see some free events by him. Another transformational coach, NLP, MER, hypnotherapist specialist. Like these are people. So, it's out there. You just got to go find it. Go to kabirwolf.com/free. I'm telling you guys got to nail this stuff. Create that compelling future. Know it's there. I must find it. Here it is. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, final call to action. Stay tuned for my book. This is the book Beyond Recovery. It's a framework written in NLP and epigenetics as well. This is a book that will help you get unstuck, to help you, again, resolve your unresolved issues, to help identify and resolve them and create the compelling future. This is kind of an all-in-one book. And I'm going to be expanding on that in the future. So if that's coming soon, it's written, it's done. I just need to find a date to publish it. So it'll be published pretty soon. Check it out. You can go to Amazon Kindle, right? And go and type in Mr. Michael Adams, and I have an author page set up. So I have another book, Matrix Meditation, you could check out. Matrix Meditation, step out of the matrix and into your higher self. And once this gets published, it will be there. All right. Until next time, everyone, stay strong, stay you. Toodaloo, everyone.